He wasn't simply born with talent. He forged greatness from desperation and doubt. LeBron James didn't just play basketball, he became the embodiment of resilience. From the relentless streets of Akron to the pinnacle of global stardom, he turned adversity into advantage and records into legends. This is not a highlight reel. This is the story of defiance, rebirth, and the unbreakable will to conquer. ACT 1. A king emerges. LeBron Raymond James arrived in this world on December 30, 1984, in Akron, Ohio, born to a 16-year-old mother and an absent father. There were no luxuries, only the concrete courts of inner-city parks and a single shared bedroom. At 2 years old, a toy basketball hoop became his obsession. He insisted it stay at its maximum height, and soon he was dunking on it. Neighbors recalled watching a barefoot toddler throw down above the rim. By age 9, his mother sought stability and entrusted him to his youth football coach, Frank Walker, who introduced structure and organized drills that channeled his raw athleticism. At 11, he joined the Shooting Stars AAU program. In 8th grade, he helped the team reach the National AAU Championship, an unheard-of achievement for a kid still in middle school. His reputation spread, a teenager with the body of a pro and the drive of a man on a mission. High school at St. Vincent St. Mary only magnified the legend. As a freshman, he averaged 21 points and 6 rebounds, guiding his team to a perfect 27-0 season and a state title. Soon, local gyms could not contain the crowds. Games moved to the University of Akron Arena. NBA legends like Shaquille O'Neal sat courtside. ESPN 2 cameras rolled. Sporting magazines screamed, "The Chosen One." At 17, he had more media attention than most pros. But with hype came crushing weight. The expectation that fallible youth must deliver supernatural results. ACT 2, Cleveland's prodigy. June 26, 2003, the Cleveland Cavaliers selected LeBron James with the first overall pick. He donned number 23 in tribute to Michael Jordan and carried the hopes of a city starved for a champion. Night 1, 25 points in his debut. Rookie of the Year followed. By year 2, he was the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. By year 6, he'd won 2 MVP awards. Yet individual accolades could not mask organizational failings. A bungled contract negotiation cost the Cavs a promising forward. Mismatched teammates and front office blunders left him shouldering an unsustainable offensive load. In 2007, he drove Cleveland to its first finals appearance, famously scoring his team's final 25 points in a double overtime thriller, then saw his exhausted roster swept by a veteran dynasty. It was heroics without hope, brilliance without a blueprint for victory. Frustration mounted. Fans cheered his highlights but lamented the losses. He averaged triple-digit scores, yet returned to Akron with no ring. In each defeat lay a lesson. Greatness demands more than talent. It demands synergy, sacrifice, and steel nerves. ACT 3. The decision and the cultural earthquake. On July 8, 2010, LeBron James sat in a broadcast studio and uttered words that would echo for a generation. "I'm taking my talents to South Beach." The special aired to record viewership. Viewers watched him join 2 other All-Stars and birth the modern superteam. Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert published an open letter calling it betrayal. Jersey sales plummeted. Public opinion cleaved along cultural lines. Polls revealed non-black fans' negative ratings nearly doubled overnight. Among black fans, the change was minimal. What began as an exercise in free agency strategy became a flashpoint in sports and society alike. Behind the frenzy, he donated millions to charities, an effort lost in the uproar. The decision redefined athlete empowerment. It forced a reckoning. In the age of social media, every move by a global icon could spark conversation on loyalty, race, and ambition. ACT 4, Miami's Big Three and reignited hunger. In Miami, the Big Three era began: LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, Chris Bosh. From day one, he transformed his body, trading speed for power, bulking up to dominate the paint. He studied post moves under Hakeem Olajuwon's guidance, adding a new dimension to his game. Early losses prompted a players-only summit that crystallized trust and unity. The result: back-to-back championships in 2012 and 2013, each crowned with Finals MVP honors. The first title ended years of criticism. The second silenced naysayers who said the experiment would fail. He evolved from mercurial superstar to consummate winner, one who could uplift teammates and deliver under pressure. In Miami, he learned to bend his game without breaking his spirit. ACT5 returned to Cleveland and the ultimate redemption. July 11, 2014. An SI.com essay headlined "I'm Coming Home" marked a dramatic shift. He spoke of growth, understanding, and an unbreakable bond to Northeast Ohio. He met face-to-face with Dan Gilbert and sought forgiveness. Public sentiment shifted from scorn to admiration for a prodigal son's return. In the 2016 finals, his Cavaliers faced a Golden State juggernaut, fresh off a 73-9 regular season. Down 3-1 in the series, his teammates quaked before the odds. He responded by scoring 41 points in Game 5, 41 in Game 6, and orchestrating a masterclass in Game 7. His chase-down block on Andre Iguodala became the defining snapshot of that franchise-ending triumph. Averaging nearly 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists, he led both teams in every major statistical category: points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, the first time in playoff history. Cleveland celebrated its first major sports championship in 52 years. He drained tears of relief and joy, fulfilling a promise that transcended basketball. ACT6, Hollywood Legacy and Business Empire. In 2018, he signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, melding a storied brand with the entertainment capital of the world. He pursued championships and business ventures in tandem. In the 2020 bubble, he won a 4th ring and became the first player named Finals MVP with 3 different franchises. Record by record, he continues to rewrite history. In 2023, he overtook Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA's all-time leading scorer. He stands alone with more than 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. At 40, he enters his 21st season, extending streaks of scoring consistency that eclipse every legend before him. Off the court, he built Spring Hill Company into a multi-hundred-million-dollar media enterprise. He co-founded Uninterrupted, championing athlete voices. He invested in restaurants, sports franchises, and technology startups. He opened the I Promise School in Akron, offering free tuition, housing support, and holistic services to at-risk youth. His lifetime Nike deal approaches $1 billion. From a single mother's grit to billionaire entrepreneurship, he embodies possibility. ACT7, more than an athlete. He did not wait for permission to speak on social issues. When critics told him to shut up and dribble, he turned their taunt into awareness. He wore hoodies in tribute to Trayvon Martin, fielded "I Can't Breathe" warm-ups for Eric Garner, and led the NBA's player collective to pause the season in protest of injustice. He co-founded More Than a Vote, mobilizing athletes and fans to register voters and combat suppression. He transformed stadiums into polling stations. His activism is not an afterthought. It is woven into his legacy, an unbreakable bridge between sports, community, and conscience. LeBron James has redefined greatness as an ever-evolving journey. He shifted from high-flying slasher to cerebral floor general. He adapted his body, his mind, and his mission as the game and the world changed. Where others peaked, then declined, he peaked again and again and again, always with purpose. Comparison to his idol persists, but he has forged his own path. He did not chase a perfect finals record. He chased impact. Championships and MVPs matter, but so do lives lifted and voices amplified. From a toy hoop in Akron to the summit of sport and society, his story is a testament to relentless ambition and transformative influence. He has wrestled doubt, embraced responsibility, and emerged both champion and changemaker. This is not the end of his narrative. It is a call to action for anyone who dares to wager everything on a dream. Greatness is not gifted. It is built, block by block, decision by decision. LeBron James didn't just rewrite record books. He redefined what it means to be more than an athlete.